Hello, people. Thought I'd try and get on a wee bit earlier today. Yesterday I couldn't think at all. One of the things that I wanted to say about the Carnivore diet, and I'm surprised it does left my head, was anxiety. I had really bad anxiety. Really bad anxiety. Um, Again, not able to look people in the head down whenever I be speaking to people. God knows now that half the time I just don't want to look at people. but just feeling awkward all the time, didn't want to go anywhere, didn't want to do anything, and just generally overthinking everything, afraid of meeting new people, everything that comes with anxiety. Um, and I would say I got anxiety through probably smoking weed. Um, but I would say that I was 13 years of age right now too. My head started going kind of like cloudy. My vision all kind of messed up. And pretty much my vision and stuff has never ever went back to the way that it was prior to that. Um, but 13 of all ages, um, again, something about the number 13, whatever it is, good or bad. Some say it's good, some say it's bad. Anyway, I don't really know much about the number 13. But 13 years of age, things started changing for me, started going on to myself. It's the only way I can kind of say it. Didn't really want to mix anymore. Started staying in the house, not wanting to go anywhere. Uh, I smoking weed, but anyway, uh, don't really smoke weed anymore. If there was good weed, I'll speak about the weed now in a second. But I had carnivore diet. Once I done that, cutting out all the food because the food's a major part of the too. And all you need to do is look at all them chemicals. God only knows what the half of them are like. Um, but anxiety majorly gone. Again, changing your diet and getting rid of all the garbage is any. So for anxiety, for me at least, the carnivore diet was a big change. And see if you're somebody that has suffered with anxiety for a long time, that's something you don't want that. That's a horrible thing. It's not completely debilitating, at least for me it wasn't. For some people, I believe they can get it a whole lot worse, but I wasn't, do you know what I mean? I wasn't too bad, not that it was too good, but count your blessings, things can always be worse. But the weed, the thing I've noticed about the weed, what I never in the past, but when I was asleep, do you know what I mean? When you're asleep, you don't really notice anything. But the weed now, um, there recently I had weed maybe about three three weeks ago or so, in and around that. And what I notice is when you're smoking, it's grey. Grey's a mixture between black and white. So black attracts all light, and white repels all light. So basically, whenever you're smoking uh, the green light that you have, which basically allows you to see through those matrix that we're on, as being removed. That green light that helps you see through the Maya, the illusion, that's being taken away. You're not meant to be smoking weed. Your weeds are meant to be ate, and weed's one of the most powerful hallucinogenics that there actually is. Now I've never actually really ate it properly. The only thing I've ever done is smoke it, but you're supposed to eat it. Eating weed's the best way for to do it. Smoking it now, as much as I love weed and being able to just relax, it's not the proper way. Um, Saying that I had what do you call it, the joint in Amsterdam. Only got smoking one joint in Amsterdam. We'll come to all that crack at some other stage, but uh, that just completely cleared my cleared my head completely. Now I'm somebody that's over the third eye, so pretty much when my head clears, the sky's clear. Um, and whenever I was in Amsterdam and I had that joint, it was a sativa. I wouldn't really be interested in indica. Maybe if you had the proper indica, you'd be alright. Like, But again, unless you're growing it yourself, you don't really know what you're getting. But I got the strongest sativa that I could get, and it just completely cleared everything. It cleared the skies. It just completely cleared my head, and it felt great. But it was also the first time I'd seen through the this matrix that we're on. So I was in the middle. Well, not say it's actually not far away from where the train station is in Amsterdam, for anybody that knows where that is. But there was like a wee part by, not escalators, kind of like escalators, but it was like the flat ones. That just kind of sat there, and I seen everybody disappear. Now people may say that's the weed, but to me it was my third eye opening up and actually seeing that there's not really anybody here. Think of that what you will. Again, I'll go on to add more at some other stage. Let's see what else I have down here so I can make this video a wee bit longer. You don't think that doing a 10-minute video or anything like that is very long until you have to sit down and speak to, in this case, a phone by yourself. So let me see what I wrote down. I suppose we'll touch on that a wee bit. But I wanted to then, when I done the carnivore diet, what came into my head again, this is watching the Joe Rogan show. I'm watching it's Paul, I think it was Paul Stamets at that time that I watched. For the mushrooms. Got on the magic mushrooms. Started thinking to myself, you know what, they're natural to grow out of the ground. It's actually magic mushroom season now, well it is here anyway. And I thought to myself, I'm going to give us a try. So I got myself wee grow kit with a golden teacher magic mushrooms. The first time I took them, took a good wee while from the grow, about 2 months or so. First time in that I took them, I went up to my ex-girlfriend's, got her for the trip set for me, and thought it was great. But again, it was in and around all the frequencies of Wi-Fi and all this kind of thing. If you want to take magic mushrooms or something like that on a kind of psychedelic, you're better off going out into nature because of your frequency isn't being interfered with. And probably if you can, get your feet planted onto the ground too. And something you should probably do by yourself, because everybody around you is affecting your energy with their energy. But anyway, I done them up there and there was nothing, and then I had to, or I didn't have to, but I wanted my wee vape, but a vape out in the car, so I went out to the car and I got my wee vape. And then when I got back into the house, I looked at my hand, and it was like the vape juice was all over the top of my hand. There was nothing there at all, but that was the first kind of thing psychedelic that I experienced, like. And she had cats. She had a good few different cats in the house. I never got on. She had a big black one. Cats are something that's used too, supposedly. Yeah, I'm going to that some other time. But I started making friends with the cats and everything. Completely changed the way that I looked at everything. Went onto the corner. Instead of the corner just being the corner, it was humongous. But it went onto it, like everything started going all strange. Then just listening to music was just so much better. Unfortunately, I actually had the TV on. Again, first time not really knowing, but listening to music and watching it, and the music all changing, and then the screen, it all started changing, just going all strange, like everything started all kind of warping, sound and kind of vision. But it was good, it was really enjoyable time, just felt really, really good. But come the end of the trip, I was able to sit there and write down on paper, and I just wrote down, and just says the whole world is a lie. So that's one of the reasons why they don't want you having magic mushrooms, because they let you see through. They let you see through everything, and you realise what we've been living on as it's a fun fair, really. That's pretty much what we've been living on. I'll get on more into the mushrooms some other day. That's been near enough at the 10 minutes now, so I think my level of being interesting for now, if you believe that, is done. But anxiety, the carnivore diet definitely made a big difference. Even me sitting here now in front of this phone even speaking, and they think that I'd be putting it on YouTube. No, that's whether somebody wants to watch me or they don't want to watch me. It's entirely up to themselves. The only thing that I'll ever try and be unless is just be myself. Because unfortunately, that was something that I didn't know how to be for so long, and I think it's something that so many different people don't have a clue how to be. They're too busy trying to be everybody else and thinking they need to fit in and be a part of the crowd when you don't. The whole thing is be yourself. Be yourself. Everybody else is taken, like, and if people don't like it, that's tough luck. Who cares, like? Who cares? Right, peace on.